Hey, if you're feeling the heaviness and the stress of what's going on right now in the world or your life, I wanted to share an empowering message for you to be able to take charge of this world and what's going on. And it's the realization that what's going on inside of us affects the world going on outside of us. So as we change ourselves, we change the world. And it's a long game, so we have to be patient with this journey. What's been coming up a lot is just the element of duality, and it's a good reminder to keep talking about this until we get through it, until humanity realizes, oh my God, it's like, when did we lose that remembrance that we're all one humanity? When did we lose that? It's time to remember that now. It's time to say, I'm an adult, I'm responsible, I have a choice, and I'm going to respond to all this negativity with a thoughtful response that de-escalates the tension, finds understanding and compassion for people that are angry, find out why they're angry deep down, find out what their deeper needs are. It doesn't excuse their violence, even if, say, they killed your family or whatever, which is completely horrible, but it doesn't, the solution is not more violence. And I know it's easier said than done when we're triggered, but if we can work on this in our own life, in any way that we can, it will eventually spread and affect everybody. So this is the path of peace, the path of choosing how we respond. It's a lot of it is the essence of shadow work, and shout out to everyone who's been doing their shadow work. I know things can feel overwhelming, and this message is to help you remember that everything that you do in your life does affect the collective, and it's not easy. And if we're triggered, being on the earth or getting to the earth, breathing, being in control of ourselves, just not making big decisions, reacting when we're emotional, that's really where we got to get. We're like, okay, it's like with my daughter, she's 6 and she might be out of control, but it's just like, okay, try to slow her down, try to get her to find out what she's needing, because she might say, I want this, but she's really needing something else. And so just to be with her. So like with the Israel situation, and gosh, I pray for the people on the ground there to help de-escalate the situation, because violence is not going to end the violence. And I wonder when we'll get that, you know? All right, thank you for everything that you're doing. It's time to get out of duality. Duality is the two parts, the split. So it's us versus them, and that's just a temporary experience that we feel. We always return back to the pure love that we are, and it's always there. So the way to get there when we're in duality is to get still and breathe, get back to your heart, and pray inside. Say, okay, I can feel that I'm in this dualistic state of mind. I'm angry at somebody, I'm frustrated with somebody. What can I do to move into that more neutral place? Think of like the purity of, say, like a good judge or something, someone that's going to be able to see both sides, listen, and carefully calculated make a decision that's best for everybody. So this is what leadership is, and it's time for us to be leaders in our world, be the adults. And sure isn't easy, but if we know the path and we practice this, we'll get through it. So hang in there with everybody who's challenging in your world, or have compassion for yourself. Love yourself, forgive yourself, and if we can forgive others and reset, say, okay, I know this has happened, but we're going to talk this through, and we're going to find another way that we can treat each other how we want to be treated. Just humbly move into that place of neutrality and openness. Set boundaries if we need to, take space, but be careful not to put out energy that's going to be judgmental or painful, or try to put someone down or hurt somebody, because that's just going to come back. Everything that we put out into the world comes back to us. So just remember that you're the creator, you're a co-creator in this reality. So everything that you're putting out is affecting everybody. So I'm putting out love and compassion, and also humbly, vulnerably saying that I've made many mistakes through this journey, and I'm going through this with everybody. So we're all in this together, and I do feel hope and optimism for the long term. And we're in this is the time we've been kind of waiting for, like for humanity to change. These are the conversations to have with ourselves, with our loved ones, with our community, with strangers, you know, anyone that's kind of concerned. Just let them know that if they care about the world, just do their best that they can in their own world, and it will make a difference in the long term. All right, I love you.